In this video I'm going to show you the NowPresso. It's a portable espresso machine that not only makes a decent Nespresso coffee, it also boils the water for you. I've been using it for 2 or 3 weeks now, and in that time I've been making coffee from my bed, from the office, loads of places outdoors. Probably the best place of all I've found so far is the tent.
First thing in the morning, before you've even had to unzip it, still in your sleeping bag. You can't get much better than that. Now that's luxury, guys.
Now before I begin, I just want to say a massive thank you to the guys at the Operators Coffee Club. They sent me the NowPresso and the stand because they enjoyed my NanoPresso review and they wanted to see me review this product. So thanks very much to them. They also sent me a ton of treats for me and Baxter, which we've been working our way through. And they also sent you guys so much stuff. So I'm going to do a giveaway, not in this video. I'm going to do it on my next video, which will be the last part of the NanoPresso series. So if you're not already subbed to the channel, now's the time to do it. But in this video, we're going to unbox the NowPresso. I'm going to show you a close-up of the components, demonstrate it for you, give you details on features and specifications, talk to you about what I like and don't like about the product. And then after that, me and Baxter are going to go on a little adventure and take the NowPresso with us. So don't be alarmed by the size of this video, because the first half is going to be all facts and data and just, you know, getting to know this product. The second half will be fun outdoors. So stick around if you've got the time. If not, just watch the first bit, eh? Anyway, let's do it, shall we? So this is the box it comes in. Really tidy. And it's well protected inside as well. It's in like one of those egg crate things, whatever they are. A mains adapter, you get a 12 volt charger which will also power it if you're in a car. You get a warranty card, you get a decent quick start guide there, and you also get a really nice user manual, but I just can't find it. I must have spent 3/4 of an hour looking for it, so you just got to take my word for it. Sorry. So it's made up of 5 components in total, 6 if you include the battery. There's the air vent lid. This releases pressure as the water boils. The main body, which has the water cavity at the top. Now this holds 50 millilitres. That's about the right amount for a typical Nespresso pod. Below that you've got the battery indicator, which has got 3 levels, low, medium and high. Around the back there's 2 ports. One's for mains power, and there's also a Type-C USB input. The rechargeable battery is accessed from the rear. When you first get the NowPresso, it's disconnected, so you'll have to plug it in. Now down the bottom you've got the drinking cup and a vacuum capsule cap. This is where you'll place your Nespresso pods. Now this stand, it doesn't come with a product, you have to buy it separately. But this is really cool if you're using the product at home, because you can use it like a regular Nespresso machine really. Okay guys, I'm going to give you a demonstration. So I've got my water and I've got the NowPresso. If you was out and about, you'd use it with the cup. You leave the cup on the bottom, it's going to extract straight into the cup. But if you have got a stand and you're using it at home, get yourself one of these double-walled espresso glasses and then do away with the cup and just drop that in there like that. So the first thing you got to do is put the Nespresso pod in. All you do is you just drop it in the top, put the capsule cup down, turn it till it clicks, switch it round that way, drop it back on the cup like that, and then you're ready to put your water in. So the water goes in the top, obviously. There's quite a distinctive line there for your max level. And all you do is just pour the water in like that. See? And you get the top, drop it on and give it a twist. See, I've done it with one hand. If you hold the button for 2 seconds, you'll hear a beep noise. There you go. And now that's off. And what you'll see is a white pulsing light where the button is. That's just telling you it's going through the heating cycle. What I'll do is I'll just put this one in the stand so you can see it extracting. So that's going to take about 10 minutes. So it's a 2-second press to boil the water and extract the coffee, and it's a 5-second press just to extract. Okay, while the water's heating up, let me talk to you a little bit about battery life. You're only going to get 3 full boils and extractions from a single charge. Now that's not the end of the world, because if you was going out for a day and you didn't have no other means of boiling water, you're still going to get 3 espressos out of it. If you're away from a power source, you can take a higher capacity power bank with you and you would get maybe 10 full boils out. I'll put links in the description to my best high capacity power bank page on my website, and there's some really good ones on there, so check those out. Now if you was putting boiling water directly into this, you can get like 100 extractions with the battery that's in it. Got the mains power adapter and the 12 volt in-car charger. They will power the device and bypass the battery. So at home in a stand you can have it connected with this and you haven't got to worry about your battery life. The Type-C USB is only for charging, so all it means is if you're away from a power source, you can take a higher capacity power bank with you and use that to charge. It will take about 4 hours as opposed to about 2.5 hours from the 12 volt charger. So there it is extracting, guys. There's a green light up there to indicate that it's ready. And there's your coffee. You might notice that it seemed to be coming out a little bit slow. I personally think that's got to do with the amount that is piercing that capsule. I'm going to make another coffee shortly and I'm going to purposely make sure that the underside of that capsule is really well pierced, and I'm going to see the difference that it makes to see if that extraction changes, because it might be that there's a little bit of a variable there. That's a tasty espresso, and it's a pretty good temperature as well, even though I haven't preheated that glass. What I have found is when you extract into this plastic cup, especially if you're outdoors, it does take away the temperature a little bit. But straight into a double walled espresso glass, that's a good drinking temperature, so I'm happy with that. Another thing I like is there's not much of a mess. There's a little bit of water in the top that's left over, and the mess in the bottom is minimal. It's practically clean, to be honest. You could give this a little rinse under the tap and then just let it air dry. That's what I've been doing. On this one I'm using the same Nespresso pod. It's called a Supremo, but what I've done is I've made sure that that bottom is really well pierced. I just want to see if it extracts a little bit quicker, because I think it's a little bit on the slow side in my opinion. I've gone and boiled some water, so I can put boiling water directly in the top there and hold that for 5 seconds, and we can just bypass the boiling phase. So now I'm just going to press this and hold it for 5 seconds. There you go. Now that's just skipped that boiling phase and gone directly to extraction. Yeah, I'd say that's coming out a little bit quicker. Let's see if I can remember the taste of the last one. Yeah, I think with a slightly faster extraction, it's not as bitter. So, like with all portable espresso machines, it may be that you just need to find what works best for you. Okay, so what do I really like about this product? I love the stand. I love the fact you can connect it to a power source and just use it as a regular household Nespresso machine, and then obviously have the ability to just unplug it and take it out and use it. Build quality is good. I think it can be refined a little bit more, maybe perhaps made a bit smaller and lighter if possible. I think the blades, the cutting blades, need to be a little tad longer, and there's only 3 on this, whereas on the NS adapter on the NanoPresso there's 6 blades, and I think that makes a bit of a difference. Battery life, obviously, to be able to boil water off a lithium battery is an impressive feat. It's a shame it only boils 3 times, but there is a workaround. If you watch the next part of my video, you'll see what I've come up with, which doubles the life of the battery and gives you more options regarding what you can do with your coffee. For all of you that are bored already, listening to my voice or looking at my ugly mug, thanks for getting this far. Leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions, leave a comment below. For the rest of you that are interested in seeing this in action outdoors, keep watching, because me and Baxter are going to go on an adventure now. So thanks guys, and I'll see you soon. Oh, and remember, if you're not subbed to the channel, think about doing it, because in the next video I'm giving tons of stuff away, and it's wicked stuff, thanks to these guys, the Operators Coffee Club. There'll be links to their website in the description below, so go check them out, and I'll also put their social links as well. Maybe you could follow them on Instagram. Right, let's get outdoors, shall we?
Get the ducks!
I thought this would be a nice spot to stop. See this branch here? Clattered myself straight on the head. Whack! Almost knocked myself out then. So I'm in the park, I've got the NowPresso. What I've also got is this. Now this is a flask of boiling water. What I'm thinking is, rather than just settling for 3 boils from, you know, room temperature water, I'm going to use water from a flask when I'm out. I think I might be able to get maybe 6, even 7 boils, because instead of it taking like 10 or 11 minutes, it's going to slash it. I'll tell you how long it takes once it boils. I've even bought treats, backs, chicken treats, and from the Operators Coffee Club they sent me some almonds dipped in white chocolate and rolled in licorice powder. Please tell me I brought the pods. I've just walked 25 minutes to the park and I've left the Nespresso pods. I don't believe that. I do not believe it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Unbelievable. Well, that's... Bax, have I got it in me to walk all the way home to get the coffee and then come back again, huh? Right, well this is going to turn into a right mission, because I've got to do about a 40-minute round trip to walk home to get the coffee. Okay Bax, you wait here because you're all wet. Oh. I got them, guys. You ready to go to the park again, Papa? Right, I'm back again, out of breath, thirsty as anything, and I got a full sweat on.
Go, Max!
I'm back at the tree that nearly knocked me out. I'll duck under you this time. Right. Deja vu, Bex. Do you want a drink? I've got myself a flask here, and what I'm going to do is just put this in, start it off on the boiling cycle, then I'm just going to see how long it takes with hot water already in there. Okay, so it's 20 past on my watch, and I'll show you what time it is when it's finished.
Max, look, stick. Don't get it.
Oh look, it's ready. Look at my watch. So that took about 3.5 minutes, so that is massively better. Now what that's going to do is extract the espresso down into the cup at the bottom, and then when it's done you'll see a green light. Making coffee outdoors probably can't get any easier than that. There you go, it's done, look. See the green light? So now I've got an espresso in the bottom there waiting for me to drink. And like I was saying, because you've got this flask of pretty much boiling water, if you're not really an espresso drinker, you probably are if you bought one of these, but if you're not, if you like an Americano, then you've got the hot water with you. Just put a splash in the espresso and you got yourself an Americano. Oh yeah. Let's get you in on this, guys. There you go. Nice creme on there. So cheers. Now the temperature of that is not that hot. Now I think that's because it's just dropped into a plastic cup that obviously I could have warmed up with my thermos flask. When I've been drinking this at home, I've been extracting it directly into a double-walled espresso glass, and that does a much better job of retaining the heat. It's still a good temperature, but I'd say maybe 5 degrees less than I'd expect it to be. But what I'm doing, because I'm so thirsty from that double walk, is I'm just going to put just a splash of hot water in there, just to turn that into an Americano, because I like an Americano. If you watched my NanoPresso Part 3 video, you would have heard me talk about being mindful while you're drinking your coffee, and I've actually been experimenting with it. It's my method of doing my daily mindfulness. Just 10 minutes in the morning when I've got my coffee. Just enjoying the flavour, and maybe it'll catch on. Maybe you guys should try it. Just be an observer of your thoughts, don't attach yourself to them, and just try and bring yourself back to the sensation of taste. But that's nice, guys, really nice. Like I say, because I've used hot water, I've probably doubled the battery life. And if you're going out and you intend to use the NowPresso, you're going to need water anyway, so rather than just taking like a bottle of water, you may as well take a flask of water and boil it before you go. Oh, Bax, you found a ball. Oh, half a ball.
Don't get it.
Oh, I just remembered, guys, got my operator coffee club treats. I weren't going to taste these until I got outdoors, because that's like the creed of the company, to drink your coffee outside. So even though I was really tempted to crack these open at home, I've resisted. Almonds dipped in white chocolate and rolled in licorice powder. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. White chocolate, almonds and coffee. Just imagine I could be like the Buddha right now and become enlightened underneath a tree. Coffee enlightenment. Now, if you've watched some of my previous videos, you'll know that I've got like a little alcohol stove and a cooking kit, which I don't mind using. But there are times when you can't really have a fire. Having the ability to just press a button and have it all done for you, it's a luxury, it really is. And I can see myself using this a lot, actually.
I probably wouldn't take it on a long hike because I think it weighs about 800 grams. And 800 grams, I don't think it's gonna be lighter than me carrying my cook set and the NowPresso, or the AeroPress if I want to go really lightweight. But if I'm just doing a short hike, this is definitely the way to go. Obviously I'm using Nespresso pods, but you can buy seal pods, and it's basically the same shape as a Nespresso pod. It's like that, but it's stainless steel, and you can pack your own fresh grounds in. So if you are a bit like me where you like grinding fresh beans, you can actually do it. You just got to buy a seal pod, which I will do, and I might feature it in a future video because I plan on experimenting with this product a lot more. Shoo! Super easy to rinse this out, guys. It don't make much mess at all. See that? There's just a little bit of water in the top there, so after you've used it, you probably just want to let that drip out a bit. I might walk on, go into the woodland and have another one. Why not, eh, guys? It's so much nicer in the woods. I took Joshua up here. We made a little survival shelter. Maybe that's where I'll go for this second coffee. There's some woodland about 2 miles from here that has got amazing rhododendron bushes. The whole place is just exploding in colours. I don't know if I've got the legs for it, guys. Oh look, it's still here. In the spirit of adventure and the Operators Coffee Club, I'm going to walk that extra couple of miles and I'm going to show you the woodland with the rhododendrons in. There's a lovely meadow up here as well. So this woodland is a combination of sweet chestnuts and rhododendrons. It's beautiful, look. You're cooking. Better? Right guys, time for my second NowPresso. It's off again, guys. So you can see how easy it is to set up and use. Do you know, I think this is my 4th coffee today. There you go, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a thumbs up and a comment down below, and if you'd like to see me do some follow-up videos on this product, let me know as well. I'll be happy to. I'm thinking about ordering that seal pod, so maybe I can do a video on that. Anyway, thanks again for watching and we'll see you soon. Should we go back to the river? Yeah? Go chase some ducks?